Imagine yourself strolling through the neighborhood on a cool evening, taking in the fresh air and nature. When, oh my god, look, there's a man on the ground with a serious heart condition. You quickly pull out your cellular device to call for help, but the battery power is incapable of meeting your needs. You approach the man, quickly devise a plan, and decide to perform open heart surgery on site. But wait! What if you expose your delicate hands and body to dangerous particles like bacteria or viruses? Using sterile gloves is your ultimate solution to preventing the spread of any of these dangerous microorganisms. Not only will they establish a protective barrier between you and your patient, sterile gloves will also help you maintain a clean and safe environment during your hands-on procedure. As a graduate student of a medical assisting course, I want to help you in taking the necessary steps towards protecting yourself during a risky operation. So let's take a look at the detailed procedures of setting up your station, putting on your gloves, and removing your gloves. To begin, you will need to set up a proper sterile glove station. Obtain your sterile glove package with appropriately sized gloves. Check to make sure your package identifies that the gloves are in fact sterile. Hold out the package, pull the two flaps above away from each other, and let the glove package drop carefully in front of you. Also, it is important that the portion labeled cuff end is facing you. Carefully open the package as demonstrated, being cautious as to touch the sterile portion inside. If you do touch the inner sterile portion, then the sterile field is broken and you will have to start all over again with a new glove package. Now that our station is set up, let's look at properly putting on the gloves. Always begin by using your dominant hand to put on the glove of the other hand. In this example, I'll be using my right hand to put the first glove on my left hand. Start by grabbing the inner cuff of the glove you're putting on. This part is okay to touch since the inside of the glove won't stay sterile once you put them on. Slip your hand into the glove as demonstrated and do not touch the outer portion, or else the sterile field will be broken. If a finger gets caught in the wrong space, do not try and fix it at this time. Using your gloved hand, grab the other glove by slipping your fingers into the outer portion of the cuff. When you slip your hand into the glove, it's important to make sure your thumb is not touching the inner portion of the cuff. Now that both gloves are on, you can fix any issues with fingers being in the wrong place. As long as you keep your hands directly in front of you and you do not touch anything that isn't sterilized, the sterile field will be maintained. Now that you've put on and used your sterile gloves, let's look at properly removing them. Always dispose of your gloves in an appropriate biological waste container. Start by using one hand to grab onto the outer portion of the opposite glove, typically the palm area. Pull the glove away from your hand and let the glove drop into the container. With your free hand, reach in through the cuff and grab onto the glove of the opposite hand. Pull the glove away as demonstrated and drop into the container. Now both hands are exposed, but if you still feel paranoid about microorganisms, washing your hands won't hurt. To sum everything up, using sterile gloves is a practical tool in protecting from harmful infection. Knowing how to set up, put on, and remove your gloves allows you to keep a safe and secure environment during your hands-on operation. So the next time you're put in a situation where you have to perform emergency surgery, just remember to use sterile gloves to keep you and your patients safe.